people start popping up and you can introduce yourself.
I will point out that we are not in a division. We are not in a division.
Oh, we will be.
But I'm just.
We're in a party though, right? That's the main thing.
We are in a party. Step one.
And I'm really hoping, if I say it out loud, I'm gonna jinx it. But if that stupid audio glitch happens, don't you have to shut the game down to get rid of it?
I found that if you just sort of play through it, it'll go away the next game.
Oh well, okay. I was gonna say if we.
I mean, for me, that's what happened.
Okay.
Whoa. Who's that guy with the velvety voice?
Let's see, where did your channel go? There it is. It's just /tacticangel, right? User.
Yep.
Alright, we got people tuning in here. We're going to be divisioning with tacticangel here. You can... Why don't you introduce yourself and tell everyone about the community contributor program while we get this thing set up.
Oh, is it already going? Okay. I am tacticangel. I have been a World of Warships player for a long time.
Did you play on
I'm
PC?
doing this
I can't remember.
I did play a little bit on PC, but I got in a little bit after the learning curve, and
Filthy casual.
that's a good way to. Well, I mean, it's a good way for you to not enjoy the game.
Oh, because everyone's already figured it out.
Like really good, and you're like,
yeah.
Really not. And so it was it's a game I've always considered to be like conceptually more fun than it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after that, when they said they were going to bring it out for the console, I jumped right on top of that because I always enjoyed the idea of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to kind of get in on the ground level, and I know that like World of Tanks on console is a little bit more fun
than the PC.
Yep. Well, at least you know that fewer people are cheating on the console.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's so much harder to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, guys, we're just getting everything working just exactly right here, and we'll be getting going in a sec.
I was trying to give, like, the corporate introduction.
Let's see. Well, tell them that we were both wound up with the community contributor program, so why don't you let them know what we know, which isn't much, but...
yeah, the community contributor program exists, and we are in it. And other than I think you being able to expect a review from us for the Graph B, I don't know that we know anything more than that.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty much all we know. But I gotta assume it's intended to go a little bit longer than just this following Monday, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll become apparent what we're supposed to be doing
with time
as time goes on, and
yeah.
I don't know that they have a definite shape or form that they want to do. So whatever it is, it's cool, and if they want to, say, hey, listen to these guys.
No.
They know something. That's cool. And if we can bring more people into the game, I guess that's a win for them.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I think both me and you have a kind of a focus on teaching players how to play and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I want everybody to be a little bit better at the game, but still worse than me.
That's the fine line. But yeah, in my opinion, the game's more fun for everyone if people aren't playing like idiots. Like, the more you can minimize the bad play, the better experience it is for everyone. So,
Yeah, that's not too many people eating paste in the back, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Jordan or Jody, Tristan, Odd Future, Wolf, Haley, Austin Bush, DK. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you don't mind hitting the like button, that helps the stream out. Good to see everyone. We do have tacticangel. If you missed the intro here, he's another great YouTube. Well, I shouldn't put myself in the category. He's a great YouTuber that covers World of Warships Legends. Stylo's in the house. Oh man.
Stylo, that guy never sleeps.
No, he doesn't. But he has an uncanny ability to get into games when we're streaming. So, yeah, let's get you in the division. We'll fire it up here. Let's see, where are you? There you are.
I guess Tristan's not going to try to stream snipe us.
Oh yeah,
he's just trying to lull us into a false sense of security.
Well, I think last time he was punished severely for the effort, if I recall.
Yeah, I definitely. I remember laughing a lot, like way too much.
Yeah. This weekend, you always limit it on a week. Alright, so looks like you're in the division here. Why don't we'll let you pick the first ship you want to play, and we'll just kind of switch off, I think. What's up, Cowboys? How you doing?
What do we want to start out with? Something nice and easy.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me. Double Vanguard.
Do you want to?
Let's warm up a little bit. I haven't played for a while.
Okay. This will be a good warm up for
Warspite.
For that.
I like it.
Because the guns work.
Yeah, you can actually. I've been having some killer Warspite games lately. Maybe I'll play Destroyer and kind of see if we can come up with some synergy.
Some teamwork?
Yeah. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Can't go wrong with the Warspite. Yeah, the Warspite's one of my favorite premiums. How do you feel about that ship overall?
I like it. I mean,
yeah,
it trades away everything that I didn't really like about the QE.
Mm-hmm.
That being the horrendously slow turret rotation.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
And you pick up that real tight turning radius.
Oh, is it better?
Oh yeah, I think the Warspite might be the tightest turning battleship in the game.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Let's see what it says here. 550.
Turn radius is 550.
Wow,
yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
The only ship I've surpassed 150k with. I'm not sure I've ever had a 150k game in a Warspite.
Battle starts.
He's asking if you purchased for it, or if it's worth purchasing. Yeah, for sure. I'd say the Warspite's.
Retreat now.
I've never had any regret with it. I've had some solid games. I actually had a game the other day where I played a lot of games, so I don't get too worked up normally. I was like almost shaking when it was ending because it was like me versus I think 4 or 5 guys at the end, and I was about 1,000k health on the destroyer from pulling it off. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I think, and you can tell me if you think this is right or wrong, but like the Warspite seems to take a little bit more damage from the back in particular.
Yeah.
At least that's kind of the feeling I have.
Compared to the Queen.
Yeah.
I don't play the Queen Elizabeth as much since I have the Warspite, so I'd have to kind of play a couple games with them to get a good comparison.
Enemy force detected.
I mean, I liked the Queen Elizabeth when I was grinding the line, and then the Warspite came out, and it was a natural taking two for me in that one. Alright, they got a Fubuki and a Gaide. Lord Jiraxis is asking about Graph Spee hype. Is that how you want to say it?
Yeah, I find a lot of
You don't like the Spee.
English. It's Spee.
Is it?
It is.
I'm
That's the thing that
probably
I don't
gonna say
understand.
Spee. I just kind of like riling people up with my pronunciation.
It's I listen to a lot of English people talking about the Grafspee, and I'm like, I'm almost certain that's not the correct pronunciation. So I actually was watching some of the other people who are going to be in the community contributor program, who are
The Germans.
the Germans, and yeah, they say Spee.
They say Spee. All right. Well, maybe I'll say Spee then. I had one guy that I get a fair amount of people trying to tell me how to pronounce it because I got a lot of European viewers, as I'm sure you do. And 95% of the time, they're just trying to be helpful. I had one guy just going on this rant where he was like, because I was saying, what was it, the Gaete? He doesn't like how I say that.
The Gata?
Yeah, I say Gaete. And he's like, if you had any respect for Germans, you would try and say it. I'm like, in my mind, if there's like a Spanish speaker in America, for instance, and they don't say something exactly how I would, I'm not going to go off on them. Or anyone that speaks another language. I mean, why would I expect anyone to speak the same way that a native speaker would? You know, that's my take on it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think it really matters.
I don't think we're winning this engagement right now.
Yeah, well, we got them all clumped up here. I don't know. Looks like you're getting kind of pummeled. He says the British say things a lot different than the U.S. I mean, yeah, that's true, but I mean, I don't know. It's just, I'm not going to get too into it. My whole point is, I don't speak German. I never have. I think I took it in like 6th grade for a few months. So if I don't say some German word correctly, if someone has a problem with it, yeah, not really going to wreck my day, to be honest with you.
Oh, Fabuki coming up behind me? That's no good.
I can come help you. I'll try and torque the guy out here. And I'm just kind of sitting here lighting these guys up, but I don't think anyone on our team's actually shooting these guys that I'm spotting, so. Are you going west or east?
I'm going towards the threat.
There's the Fabuki.
Got a little bit of him there.
What's up, Jack Holmes? How you doing? Oh, wrong side of the island.
I think he's going to hit that island.
I got Sean Hannity in the Fabuki. I didn't know the guy was a World of Warships player.
Yeah, I thought he just did political commentary.
No. Jack of all trades is Hannity. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy out. I don't know if his rudder's busted or not, but he can't really turn it toward me, it looks like. Alrighty. So we might as well get B while we're here. We are kind of getting rocked on points here.
Is this a bad time to tell you that I've had like 3 really rough days, like really rough days, and I'm counting on you to turn this around?
Let's do it. I'm gonna try and nuke this good eyes now. Is that how you say that one?
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, he torped me.
Curiously, it is how I say it. It's not correct, but yes.
Yeah. That's how I'm gonna say that.
You're supposed to. You're not supposed to say the G.
You're not.
I think it's kind of like just a nasally inflection. Nice enough.
Nice enough. Yeah, that's just another one I'm just gonna say Gneiss now, just because I like the sound of it. How come you
What's it?
seem to speak German fairly well? Are you just interested in the language, or?
I went over to Germany for vacation,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I consider. So I started using the Duolingo, and I was like, yeah, I just want to kind of know what's going on. And I don't want to have to ask people a lot of questions, because what if they don't speak English?
Yeah.
They all do. I'm kind of feeling a little bit like, oh no.
Going for the ramp. See, when I
Kinda
was coming
feeling like
around the
it's not.
corner, I forgot that thing had torps.
It does.
Yeah. Me and you, if we didn't know that a minute ago, we both know it now.
The problem is I started dodging the ramp. Ooh, ooh.
Stylus says, come back. German's been waiting for your tactic.
Oh, I want to go back. I think I might. First time I went down in the Bavarian area. And then, so I was at Nuremberg,
Yeah.
Regensburg, and Passau. I think I might end up in the northern part next time.
Check out different
I
regions.
don't know how long I would survive if I was allowed to just stay in Germany. I'd probably die pretty quickly.
Dangerous place, that Germany. Let's see. Did you back out, or are you still watching that one?
I did. I backed out once I saw you had backed out.
Alright. So I had a 4200 XP game in the, I think it was the De Grasse. And then like a couple days later I had a 4300 XP game in the Marblehead, and I forgot to save it. I got the screenshot, but I didn't get the game.
We believe you. No, that would have been a nice one to have, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know when you hit that share button, if you have it queued up on save the picture instead of the game, and you hit that by accident, then you can't ever get back to the footage.
Yeah, you can. You gotta hold it.
What do you mean?
You gotta hold. Well, okay. The way I have mine set up is like I could hit share, and it would just take a screenshot. And then if I held share, it would pop up a menu and tell me, hey, you know, these are the things you can do.
Oh yeah, you have yours different. I just hit it and then it goes straight to the menu. I don't ever hold it, or I don't just click it for a picture.
Oh.
I guess, is there options? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there are options.
Okay, interesting. Scharnhorst? Yeah, we can do some Scharnhorst. That's a fun battleship. I don't know, I really want the Turpus to work, but my problem with it is if it doesn't work how it's supposed to work, then I just end up playing it like a normal battleship, and then it's less, it doesn't bounce shells as well when you're angled as some of the other ones, so that's my beef with it.
I know when I have played it, I played it essentially like a Scharnhorst.
Yeah.
But you have to know that it's like when Scharnhorst grew up and started going to the gym, but also like put on some extra weight.
Yeah. See, I don't know if they changed
it
from the Supertest to publishing or what. Maybe they typed in the numbers wrong or something, but it sounds like your experience in the test was similar to how it was supposed to be.
Maybe.
Action stations.
I don't know. Tough to tell. What's up, Charlie? Yeah, I do have all the ships. Jawad, welcome aboard. He says hi, Angel. Demon Lord.
Hello.
Demon Lord's in the game. Oh, yeah, he's on the other team. So just turn off the... Hit pause on the stream if you're on the other team, please. That's what Stylo does. I mean, Stylo works his ass off to get the games, but then he's like a polite stream sniper. He doesn't actually use the information. He finally killed me the other day, but I killed him at the same time. Alright, I'm
It
just
still
gonna,
counts.
Yeah. I'm just gonna open up my gun here and see what happens. Are you gonna go for the capture?
Give it a college try.
Yeah. Got a Benson and a Z-23, so...
Yeah, I saw that's where Demon Lord is.
Oh. Yeah, he's in the Benson, okay.
I will, probably solidly outshoot him
Ah, shit.
if he shows up. Not because he's a bad player or anything, he's not. Just that I have a much higher rate of fire. It looks like he's probably in C.
Alright, I got these two ships to the southeast. For some reason I thought we were on the south side of the map. Had like north-south dyslexia when we loaded in, so...
I'm gonna pop some smoke here if you want to jump into it.
I'm on detector right now. Oh, you already popped in? Okay. I mean, if you can keep this Iowa spot out, I can start bombing on them.
Mm-hmm.
This is turrets pointed at me. No. Yeah, let's shoot at them, see what happens. Oh. Slow. And he's out of my range. That's too bad.
I can't believe they let us take A.
Jawad says here in the lake. Yeah, I always say don't go in here. It's Saturday night, isn't it? We're living dangerously. Yeah, I can't see. I'm not. This unfortunately, I can't do anything in the smoke.
I was doing it because I was also reading the map wrong. I at least looked at it though. I knew we were on the north. Oh,
Yeah,
Z-23.
I don't know. Sometimes I do that. Oh yeah, is he coming around that big island? Let's get him. Why did he drop? He's got torps at the turbines. The turbines is going down. Oh, just missed him. Yeah, I really hate my position.
Oh, tacticangel, you've made some mistakes.
Why don't we clear the sea out since A's just getting steamrolled? We need to kind of join up with our team, I think.
Good idea. Oh, do not like taking shots from battleships.
Alright. The Iowa's looking... Oh, there's the... Oh, you got him. Nice, or the turbines got him. Alright.
It was not me.
Oh.
I was moving up there just to be able to see him.
I got you.
Because when I play a Fletcher, I basically just read the map to see where the triangles are.
Yeah. Alright, the Iowa's looking right at me. Turning sticky.
Enemy severely damaged.
I could be dead right here. Ooh, that was lucky. For some reason this Iowa doesn't like me.
Oh. I think it's because you're on the wrong team. I'm gonna probably come around on him, and if he's paying attention to you, that'll help me get kind of close to him.
And shoot, I don't know what I'm spotted from. Here's the problem. I got this mile hoop coming around. Oh, I'm getting shot from the west.
Nope, he's looking at me.
Shit, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna live long.
I owe you one.
If I can get unspotted here, I might be alright. Alright. I gotta get out of here. What's up, Owen? How you doing? This Iowa, I don't know. Everyone on our team is shooting at him, but he really wants me dead.
Maybe he's a fan.
Yeah, maybe he's not a fan.
He's showing his love in a particular sort of way.
Alright, that Iowa's dead, which is huge. Whatever that destroyer is, oh, it's Demon Lord. I think he's spotting us.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
Yeah.
You haven't seen him, though?
Well, I briefly saw him. I've never been close to him, though.
Okay.
But I've been spotted for like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. Iowa loves your content. What's up, Jay?
Hello, Owen. Good to see you again. I think, actually, it might be that, Miyoko?
Well, I'm on the other side of the island from him. Yeah, it's...
You got an eye?
No, it's definitely a demon.
Okay.
I think he's right about in that gap to the... Oh, he's in B now. Yeah.
I kind of feel like he might be in B.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely in B. Alright.
All stations, defend that area.
And he is in a Benson with 2 kills.
Yeah.
I worked hard on that base.
What's that?
My base. I worked hard on that base, man.
Oh, on B. Yeah. A lot of time and effort went into that thing. Alright, I'm gonna have a broadside here. Nice. Just wrecked that Mogami. Oh, I thought I had AP loaded.
There he is.
Shit! This fucker.
That looks
Requesting fire on the designated target.
a little bit like he's trying to launch torpedoes at you.
Yeah. That's what I thought about that.
Enemy severely damaged.
Which captain do you recommend for the King George V?
Cunningham. Why am I not moving? Demon Lord, you stream sniping son of a gun. Jay says, how's the testing of the French lines gone? I don't think he's going to be able to talk about that. He's subjected to about 10 NDAs now, so I don't... Initially, we were just going to mute him for the entire stream, just because he can't really say much.
I can't even disclose if I play World of Warcraft.
Let's see. you're doing.
All right, it is time to leave.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Yeah.
Now I have been spotted.
Tacticangel is a full American tech tree? I believe so.
I have all of the boats.
Demon said he did pause the stream. Alright, I appreciate that. He's been eliminated.
Oh. Then I probably don't need to sneak around to A, huh?
No. Let's see what these guys are doing. Looks like they're both sailing away from me. I don't know if you've got a little torp. What's your smoke situation?
I got a smoke, and it's loaded.
Yeah, I just popped that and bomb on the Nagato while you're sitting in B capping it. Should close it out.
Yeah, at least tying up their point game.
Yeah. Oh, there's that. Oh, I was gonna say there's that juicy turpid citadel, but he done got torped. All right. Well, that one was better than the last game, which wasn't the best warm-up we've ever had.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, Demon, I appreciate you. If you guys get in the stream, I don't mind that, but if you do like Demon or Stylo does and just pause the stream, then that way it's fair for everyone playing. Alright, well. The Iowa actually must have sailed forward because he got some points. That's good. Alright. Let's see, I think it's your turn to pick. Don't really care for American destroyers. I really liked them. I thought they were the strongest until the Germans. The German destroyers are a very hard counter to the Americans, and I think they're kind of less threatening with the German DDs sailing around. What's your take on that?
They're just. I wouldn't want to go toe to toe in any tier for tier destroyer,
Yeah.
unless I could guarantee that it was like really tight and I could use my hydro. Otherwise, I would want to be in the Americans for sure. They're dedicated gunboats.
Right. Well, that's the situation I'm talking about. If the German destroyer knows what they're doing, they'll close in within the 4.5 km and then absolutely just wipe the floor with you. Either using your own smoke against you or their own smoke. You know?
Yeah, that's not very nice.
Yeah. Let's do this.
When you pop that smoke, you're like, I'm fine. Oh, I'm spotted.
I mean, because here's my thought on it. Like, the American destroyers are so smoke dependent to get their offensive capabilities maxed, and then if you take that away from them by using that hydro, then that really puts a damper on their style, you know?
Well, I mean, I guess, but I really view the American destroyers as anti-destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
You go out there, you're like, I'm gonna find the little guys, and I'm gonna take them out of the game, so that my big ships aren't gonna get annihilated. So like when I play my Fletcher, I am paying attention to where I think the destroyers are because that's where I want to go.
Yeah.
And I'll pretty much ignore everyone else except for the
Until they're
caps.
dead. Yeah.
Until they're dead.
I don't know, man. I think the Z-23 against the Fletcher, if I played myself in both of those ships, I think I would win in the German ship 6 or 7 times out of 10, you know. That's all I'm saying.
So,
And just a straight up 1v1, like there's only one destroyer and one destroyer per team on the map, you know.
yeah, but you're going to get outspotted, all things being equal, because you're
Usually.
generally more visible.
Yeah. The way I got base set up, I got him as stealthy as my kick arrow, so maybe I'm not playing it 100% orthodox in that manner, but
Well, that does help.
yeah.
I wouldn't use Bay. I would use
Really, you're
Von
Von
Spee.
Spee?
Mm-hmm.
Protect the base.
Wait, is that the same Spee as the Spey? Whatever the hell's coming out. Yeah, what's the boat called? Graf Spee.
It's called the Graf Spee. It is
Spee.
It is named after Maximilian von Spee.
Oh, it is.
He was the commander of the Scharnhorst in World War One,
Okay.
Engine boost activated.
and that was
Airborne.
I think it was a light cruiser. It had a sister ship that was the Gneisenau.
Alright, well, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
And yeah, he gained a lot of fame and notoriety because essentially he went toe to toe with the Royal Navy during World War One, and so when
Lived to tell the tale.
he did not live to tell the tale.
Oh, I didn't.
And the
Well, so in other words, you and me have dramatically different philosophies on how to play those destroyers, I think. Because I play them gunboat centric. For me, Von Spee is the better torpedo style play captain or commander, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, no, I agree. I would.
And I play those
I would play
100% as well, not 100%. I'd play them as like 75% gunboats first. But I think it sounds to me like we're probably playing them differently.
Oh, mistakes were made.
You alright? I can move in if you need me to. I'm trying to get this elbow out of here. The elbow. That's another one I get heavily criticized for mispronouncing.
Well, I've made mistakes.
Oh, I got the. I gotta deal with this Akatsuki that's coming over here. Unless you really need me.
I wouldn't suggest following me.
Alright.
What in the world just happened?
If I keep focusing on what I was focusing on, this guy's gonna come over and wreck me, so I'm trying to be proactive and deal with him ahead of time. But he might be in that little slot between the two islands, I don't know. You see which destroyer I'm talking about?
Yep.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, I think he's backing up shooting you guys.
Engine boost deactivated.
He's not shooting at me. At least not at this point.
Yeah, he's about to
He's
die,
backing up,
whatever he's
though.
doing. Alright, sorry. Now I can help you again. He
That's
wasn't
cool,
doing
man.
what I thought he was doing, which was coming to ambush me, so I guess I didn't need to dedicate my attention to him. I'm getting detected again here.
Okay.
I can help you Or I can try and find these destroyers.
I'm doing okay.
Alright.
I still have made mistakes. But
yeah. Well, I have yet to play a game where I didn't make any mistakes, so. What's up, Jono? How you doing? I don't know what was spotting me, but both of the destroyers are in A, or whatever that is. A, or third base, I guess.
well, there's I want to say it's the King George. It's way out there.
Yeah.
To go back to that question, I actually use Madden for my King George.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, mostly because I want to take away the option of playing long-range sniper. Because if you're doing that, you're probably doing it British battleships wrong. Whew. I can bow tank in Pensacola.
Yeah, it's, surprisingly, I think that DeGrasse is stronger than Pensacola, armor-wise. Alright, so you got that on lockdown. I got a plane coming up in 5 seconds, so I'll get that King George back.
I got my plane up, so...
Yeah, nice. I can just sit here and bomb. Well, he doesn't have me spotted. Just don't get shot by this guy. I can keep him distracted.
Man, you should have just seen. I just messed up this island.
Don't think twice before sitting in front of you again. Alright, he's stopping. Got him another fire. I just got spotted again. Alright, I figure I'm gonna pop my speed boost. Let's just get rid of this King George.
Engine boost activated.
I feel like I'll be a little more comfortable if we have our side cleared and we can focus.
He's got to be a little bit annoyed by this fire situation.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. There's another one. Yeah, he didn't like it. He's shooting at me.
As soon as his bow stopped flaming.
Yep, there's another one. This is how to piss someone off 101. The problem is I could have that DD right in front of me, I don't know. Alrighty, damage gone. Been doing a number on this guy.
Yeah, he's pretty well finished at this point.
Yeah. Alright, so it's 3 on 4, about to be 3 on 3. There we go. Nice. Alright, what do you want to do?
Alright, so their battleships are probably going to chase around the corner. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we're up on points, keep in mind.
So...
I say we just kind of pop these guys as they're coming. They're both fairly high health, but Scharnhorst is quite flammable. The DD doesn't have a line of sight of me currently. I don't know where he is.
I can shoot over this mountain here.
Alright. This guy's got that perk that limits him to 3 fires. He's got 2 of them. I don't know if he doesn't have a damage con or if he just doesn't care.
Engine boost deactivated.
Somebody's got me spotted.
Yeah, it's like guys now.
He's solidly behind a mountain for me.
Yeah, in terms of the line of sight. Could be that destroyer that's running around. It wouldn't surprise me if he
I
came
think
out
it's
of the
gotta
north
be.
of the base. Yeah. Shot. Shots at me.
There it is. Alright, so he's...
Is he going for the base?
he is going for the base.
I mean, they're all kind of sailing that way anyway, so it's a lot easier to defend. Another shot coming from the guys now. Is that ship not very accurate at range? Or haven't you tested that one?
What, the grass?
Nice enough.
It has pretty standard German accuracy.
Yeah, okay. I switched targets.
I see that.
It's getting low if I can hit him a few more times. Oh.
Yeah, he's right behind all the islands. Oh, that's gonna shoot at the island, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait. No, I got it over. And I have been spotted.
Can you go for that destroyer? I'll just try and slow this guy down.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, we got him. If we don't have enough time, we're going to be down on points if we don't stop this guy.
Oh, no.
This guy's low. Oh, you're low. You can pull back.
There. Well.
Sorry, I didn't know you were that low. I don't think we have enough time to kill both of these.
Well, yeah, I guess the problem is that we kind of need to kill one of them,
Yeah.
but also need to not die.
Alright. You got sonar up?
I am fresh out of sonar.
Oh, alright, okay. Man, they got over there quicker than I thought they were gonna. I got him. Oh my god, how did he live? Nice. Alright, if you can you get behind an island?
I'm feeling lucky, man.
Alright.
It says I'm spotted, which means that I'm probably gonna eat something here. Ah!
Shit.
I'm not sure how he saw that was not a good idea for me, but I thought he was going to be right there, and I'd be able to at least torp him, and he doesn't have enough. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Maybe I can ram him
That's a
and we'll
bad.
get a draw. It's too bad I accidentally used my speed boost right when the game started. Ooh, that was a nail biter. How much do I think the Yamato will cost? I'm not convinced we're going to be able to play the Yamato. Or own it, at least.
The wording of that announcement was very specific, right?
In terms of it being an
In a
event ship.
Yeah, and a test. So I think I don't know. They'll probably put it in some sort of queue or some sort of special event thing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you earn the right to play it every so often or something. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, who knows how it would work. I've never heard them call anything else an event ship, though, have you?
I don't know. Do they call Turpits an event ship?
I don't think so. I don't recall ever seeing that language anywhere else.
Okay. Well then,
But
probably
that's
not.
That's not to say they haven't, but in my opinion, it's going to be like a limited thing for the first time around, and then I don't know. We'll have to see, guys. Neither of us have any idea, and we're just pulling ideas out of our rear. So
Yeah, I don't have any special wisdom to share here.
what nation do you think will get aircraft carriers first? That's another one. I mean, as of right now, aircraft carriers have really screwed up the PC game, from what I understand. So, what's the noise?
I can vouch for that.
What's the what noise? I don't know. Let me hear. What's the? I don't hear anything. Hear anything?
Well, yeah, I don't want to go to the gulag. Thanks. I imagine if they add aircraft carriers, and they said maybe in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine if they add them, they'll probably do the Americans and the Japanese at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, to answer your question, that would be my guess, too. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not that plugged in the PC. I watch a little bit online just to get ideas about stuff, but it seems like they've reworked them, 5, 6, 10 times, something like that, and they're either completely underpowered or completely overpowered.
I think they added it at 0.8, and I think they're on 0.8.7 now, which in addition to all the hot fixes is straight up 7 versions.
So what do you think? That's like a year and a half or so?
What, you mean the 7 versions?
Yeah, over what span of time would that have encompassed?
Since January or February. So basically monthly.
Oh, okay. So they haven't been out super long. I thought they'd been out.
No.
So I don't even know how long the game's been out on PC, to be honest with you. Alright, this guy should be popping up here. Let's see what he's doing.
I think since 2015, I think all of your videos are mislabeled as World of Warships instead of World of Warships Legends.
Mine?
Yeah.
I think they all say Legends.
I think there's a couple that don't.
Oh. I'd have to look at it. I always put World of Warships Legends Console. Or that's what I intend to put anyways.
Do you go on to like the third tab into the game section and enter the name of the game?
Oh no. Where do you do that?
I'll tell you or show you. I'll send you a screenshot, I think, after this.
Alright. I thought you were talking about the title. Alright, triple fire.
Oh no, you're. Oh, the last destroyer I would want to see.
Fletcher?
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, that's not one I'd want him. 1v1.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Well, he's the only one I know I can't or shouldn't be able to take 1v1.
Can you? Oh,
I'm gonna try to get him spotted again, but I need to not be sailing
Concentrate fire
in
on
the same
enemy
direction
warship.
as him.
yeah.
Roger.
Alright. Looks like that Scharnhorst is backing up.
Ah, he's moving away. This Indianapolis is really...
Alright, I can come over
Well.
there and help you guys. I would just drop spot and kind of reset.
I don't want to say he's asking for it, but he is driving broadside to at least 5 ships that can easily citadel him.
The Indy? Oh, on our team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Concentrate fire on the
That's like I haven't even
designated
seen an
target.
Indy.
Yeah, he's living dangerously.
Well, Indy's probably not worth protecting. I mean, no offense to him, but
I kind of hope that he is. Ooh,
we
is
just
that
put
you?
no. Colorado.
Oh, what is this? Is that an Iowa all by its lonesome?
Yeah. I think he said he wanted to have a personal conversation with you. Can you just torpedo that Scharnhorst and tell him if he's moving forward or backward?
He's moving forward.
Okay, thanks. Ooh, yeah. He was definitely moving
Now, it
forward.
looks like the Iowas realized he's made a mistake.
Yeah.
I have been spotted.
There's probably one more destroyer over there. Yeah, there's...
All stations.
I don't know what it would be,
Fire
but...
on the designated target.
It's the plane above me, and now it's the
Oh.
fact that I'm shooting my guns.
This Indy is still broadside to this guy. He just does not care. I want to deal with this Iowa, but Scharnhorst still moving forward. Nope. There he is.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
And by the way, our base is exposed. We're gonna have to turn around here in a second.
Yeah.
Man, I can't get anything done on that Iowa.
Well, I set him on fire for a bit. I think we made our point.
Yeah.
I did want to torpedo him, but you don't get everything you want.
Yeah. Did the Vanguard get a damage buff? No, the last time they did anything with it was the heal buff.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
I did actually see in a game earlier today a match where a Vanguard straight up ran away from a Tirpitz for like 10 minutes. Tirpitz could not kill it.
Yeah. No, if you're kiting away and angling that thing, I've killed every Tier 7 battleship multiple times doing that. The Vanguard, you just have to play very carefully. So if you make one mistake, you will die. But I don't know. I hate to say I like the ship because I think it riles everyone up, but alright, I was closing back in. I'm gonna see if I can deal with this guy once and for all here.
No, I thought we were going back towards the base.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, he's on the base, whoever that is.
We will know in a minute.
God, give me that. Did you ever figure out which destroyer was by us in that west side?
That was well, on the east side.
Or whatever.
There's a
we're on.
Fletcher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, this Iowa's. Oh, you got him. Man, our team is getting shellacked again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Nice. Nice job. Alright. Fortunately, we don't have enough time to win this one. Even if we do.
I mean... if that King George V trying to pull a Flamu wins the game, then I guess... we definitely will. But he's going to have to detonate probably 2 battleships in quick succession.
Yeah, well, doesn't look like he was able to
didn't
pull
do
that
it.
off. Well, I did my HP. How are you doing on yours?
I haven't done that much. I've done 35k,
Yeah.
which is 2 1/3 times my HP and damage, but it's not great.
Not gonna change the world.
No. Before they give us new maps, they best delete the British Royal Navy from the game. First, especially those DEDs. Do those things have any use at all? I would say yes. They have uses.
I'm a big fan of the. I don't like the British DDs tiers 1 through 5 or 2 through 5, whatever they are, and then Jervis I think is good, and Lightning I think is arguably the best tier 7.
I would definitely be happy to argue that.
Would you? In terms of its versatility, I don't think anything can match it.
Yeah, it is. It's got all the right tools.
No. This Iowa, man, he's just been a thorn on our side the entire time. Jesus. Sadly, I had multiple broadsides at him, and I never was able to kill him. This Fletcher is back.
Should be able to see that Vanguard. Where is he?
I got the Vanguard by me.
Are the 2 Vanguards?
I don't know. What's your thoughts on specking off the Magi for a Brawler? Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't either. Could be interesting, though.
Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, I know there's torpedoes.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh.
Ooh, Fletcher!
We're on completely opposite ends of the map, doing essentially just enough to annoy people.
Yeah. This is why you division up. It's this nice tactical gameplay.
We started out semi-tactical.
Oh!
Enemy severely damaged.
Vanguard wanted to demonstrate the Citadel for the stream. Actually, I only punched him once. Yeah, I get people's frustration with the Vanguard. I mean, it is, as you saw there, if you shoot it in the side, you're gonna get smoked really hard. You know, it's not an easy ship to play, but when I play it well, I really enjoy it. Lightning only has one flaw: bad torpedo firing angles. I don't know. I mean, the guns don't match up well against the Germans or the Americans. You just have to play. I mean, the radar is deficient compared to the Germans, or the sonar. You don't sound like you agree with that, but in my opinion, like, the Lightning's more of a mid-range gunboat instead of a close-range brawler with other DDs. But what are your thoughts on the Lightning?
I've never seen a Z-23 one-on-one beat a Lightning unless the HP was already pretty thoroughly against the Lightning.
Oh, see, I've wrangled multiple Lightnings to the ground on that thing. I mean, but you run the 128s, don't you?
So the 128s are a little bit better at dealing with destroyers. I think that's the idea. But I mean, what I would do with the Z-23 is load it up and play spotter and harass battleships, because you can just throw tons of torpedoes at people because of that fast reload, and then if they look away from you and you need to, you know, still make a difference, the fire percentage on the big guns, what is it, the 150s?
Yeah, the 12%.
Is just absurd.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think it sounds to me like your approach and my approach to the German DDs are kind of diametrically opposed. Or opposites.
Oh. Yeah, probably.
So I don't know. Well, I guess me and you did alright that game. I don't the team can I guess they wanted to get back to the stream. Yeah, I think me and you had as many XP points as the rest of our team combined.
It's
damn near close. Yeah. Alright, well, good try. It's too bad I couldn't hit that Iowa when I had 2 shots at him early, and then not taking him out, he just took up too much of my attention. And then the western side obviously just collapsed. So we had to...
Was that this? That was the same Iowa the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, because he sailed broadside to get far west, and then he was angled for the rest of the game. And I shot him 10 times for like 4K each, but it's just not going to cut it, you know?
Yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah. Alright.
Are you waiting on me? Is that what's happening?
Well, I'm trying to remember who picked. I think I picked the Amongi, so yeah.
Yeah, I think you did. We're gonna get...
Jono says the like button is cheap and available for all. Yeah, good advice there, guys. If you don't mind hitting the like button, that does help the stream out. And if you guys haven't checked out tacticangel, I'm sure most of you have, because he's another quality YouTube stream or content producer. You don't stream much or ever.
I do.
Or do you?
I don't do it nearly as often as you do. I maybe once or twice a month, but
Oh, okay.
usually it's after one of the World of Boats on PC updates has come out, and then I check on the miserable state of aircraft carriers, and they're not super terrible right now.
Okay.
I would say that they're at their best place, at least in the tiers that I can play, because I think I only have I have a 4, a 6, and an 8 for the Americans. I have the 4 for the Japanese, and I have the 4 for the English.
Wait, the English have aircraft carriers?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Oh, wait, you stream on the PC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, anyway, guys, his link to his channel is in the stream description here. If you guys haven't checked him out, be sure to do that. A lot of quality content. Me and him are both named community contributors on Fridays, so that'll hopefully allow us to continue to provide increasing levels of quality content for you guys.
Yeah,
what do you
yeah.
want to do? Swing left or swing low? Sweet chariot. What's your play on Haven? I want to pick your brain on this one.
So I find usually trying to fight the toilet bowl is going to lead to your death.
Is that what you call it? Circle?
Right? Everybody just drives in a circle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The clockwise motion.
So
you try and put a crimp in that.
I think you've got about the right idea. I sometimes just back up a little bit at the beginning because I don't always make it past that island.
Yeah.
See, this is the difference because I have Madden. Those people are out of range.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't have access to Madden, so I can't say I wouldn't like to use them, but... I mean, let's just put it this way. I'm going to max Cunningham on Sunday, and that's going to help every battleship that I own in the game. You know, I'm a strong Cunningham backer. Ooh, he gone!
That was a good one, too.
But I kind of get what you said. I don't know. I mean, I like the fact that me and you have different approaches to things a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's kind of, that when we play together, we can hear each other's ideas. And the people watching can get different perspectives. So, how do you spec Madden out then? More close range, medium range type of setup?
Yeah, so I take Brawler because I like the rate of fire increase.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a 17-second reload here.
That's pretty slow.
And also, it keeps me out of like the danger zone.
Yeah. Oh, Atlanta-san. It's not having a good day.
Yeah, you got a nice hit on him. Obviously, I could use the accuracy, though.
Yeah. Do you use Cunningham as an inspiration?
I think that I do.
I mean, getting back to me saying that's going to boost all my battleships. My point I'm making is I use him as an inspiration on all of them currently.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think he's hands down one of the best inspirations in the game.
I mean, that's my theory on Norm Scott. I maxed him first because I use him on all my cruiser builds. I mean, I trust my aim enough that I want the shots to go where I'm trying to get them to go, so anything that can help the game along in that endeavor, in my opinion, is good.
Are you going back towards the base?
I was thinking about skirting right through the toilet bowl. What do you think of that?
Okay.
I'm not saying we should both do that. Maybe it's reckless. I can come back toward you. I mean, what they're doing, though, in my opinion, is they're clumping up in their base.
They are, it looks like they are.
Yeah, so my thought is if we can get multiple lines of fire on these guys, that'd be more effective. We got a new member. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to say her name, but I appreciate you supporting the channel very much. Thank you. Stylo's on our team, but he died. Oh, Stylo. He left us too soon.
Oh my gosh. I just let my dog out and he's already losing his mind.
I mean, yeah, normally I would be a little uncomfortable pushing through here. But...
It's gonna be fine.
Oh my god, I just shot them all. This Vanguard was just asking for it.
I see him. Clearly I have no idea how fast the Vanguard is, in spite of being in one. That looks pretty okay.
Decent. Man, these ships do not respect our ability to hit them, do they? Oh, that Megami. I should have known. I thought he was going to turn to avoid that island, but Iowa got smoked. Alright, this game's looking a lot better. I'm at full health. How you doing? You got a fuck ton of torps over there.
I've lost 89 hit points, so I'm feeling it. Yeah, as long as we don't take a whole lot of unrecoverable damage.
Yeah. They do not respect my authority. Got another new member, Style of Berlin. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. It helps me out quite a bit. Keep the content rolling, so thank you very much. Alright.
I think somebody was, at least somebody in one of my comment sections was calling us out on not playing the Vanguard on a live stream.
Okay. I know I've done it multiple times. Can't speak for you, but
I did it on our last thing.
yeah, I thought
last
we did.
stream.
Yeah.
We didn't do the double down.
Oh well, here we go. I've done my HP. I'm assuming you're doing pretty good over there. You do have torps coming in.
I think they're a little far away from me.
Yeah, that's good. Hello, Moto. Tactical got me. Weston, were you in the game too? Oh, I gotta get a computer so I can put a delay on the stream. Alright. Let's see how the Samagi likes it. Oh! No, he didn't mind it. Paused it? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind if you guys play in our games if you're pausing it like you guys are doing, so. Alright.
That's really a bad shot. I'll get more shots.
Oh, Amagi!
He's gonna eat 2 torps, it looks like.
Oh, he loves it. I just got the one.
I'm driving around a little bit too confident out here.
Oh, that one didn't do anything. Do you have a DD over there messing with you? Oh, no, he's dead.
No, he's dead.
I just kind of have the toilet bowl anchored. Iowa's turning broadside. No, he isn't.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Oh, shit.
Attention, support that target.
I guess we don't have to worry about dying at this point, but this guy, if he wanted to, could kill me right now.
That Amagi?
Yeah. I mean, he'll die in the process. But... Nah, he didn't get it off on time. Sorry, bud. Ooh. Yeah, if you angle this thing, I mean, I just took like 2k damage, I think, from a full salvo Amagi, you know. If you don't angle it, you will die. I mean, you can easily one-shot a Vanguard. Did you know Spartan is merch now? I think someone mentioned that.
What?
He's part of the community contributor program too, if you guys haven't heard.
Oh. It wasn't the part that I didn't hear. Has it merch?
Yeah, like merchandise.
Merchandise.
I don't know what it is, like shirts probably. He got one. Oh, this Iowa. Let's see if I can punch his guns out just to add insult to injury. No. So I mean, I got 112 on that. What'd you get for damage?
89?
Yeah, so we combined for over 200.
200?
I mean, the Vanguards... Don't be sleeping on the Vanguards, guys. Jono said he wore a Spartan tee to election, not preferable this thing. So yeah, he must I think he added them fairly recently, I can't remember.
Yeah, he contacted me. He contacted all the people in the program.
So you can get our links or whatever?
Mm-hmm. I think he's got some sort of video coming out.
Yeah, Monday I think he's planning on putting out a video with all the community contributors. I think, from what I saw, it looked like there were 3 or 4 Russians, 3 or 4 Deutschmen, and 3 or 4 North Americans. Does that comport with your understanding?
I'm not sure where Bjorn the Fell-Handed is from.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not...
I was watching him last night for a little bit. He sounded fairly American or Canadian. But I don't know that for sure. Let's do Marblehead division.
That seems fair.
What do you think?
Technically, it is worse than the Omaha.
Is it?
Yeah. Wouldn't you rather have an extra torpedo tube?
I don't know. I never play the Omaha. I don't play the tech tree ships that have closely analogous premiums. But usually I run face in this thing.
Did you just like buy your way through it then?
Well, I grinded the lines when the game, but I mean that was like 6 months ago, you know.
So long ago I can hardly remember.
When you get to be my age. Well, let's see what we got here. But yeah, I think that, I don't know, for some reason, it could be one of those things where people don't shoot at me as much as they should, but I don't feel like I get Citadel as much in this as I Citadel Omahas when I play against them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're probably not driving around broadside to everything you can see.
Well, I'm not trying to, yeah. Alright, so we got ring.
I don't remember what it gets in as a trade, or the lack of one of the torpedo launchers, but I remember it not being a whole lot.
Yeah. I mean, the torps on the Marblehead are worthless in my opinion. They're long range, but they go about 3 miles an hour. I'll put them in the water just to put them in the water, but I don't ever hit anything with them.
Either area denial or I'm already screwed.
Yeah. If you can't say anything about this, say no comment, but do you know anything about ranked?
So other than what they said at Gamescom.
What did they say at Gamescom?
That there would be ranked battles.
Oh, okay. So we're on the same page then. But they haven't
Yeah,
had you guys try it out as far as you can say.
Well, I would not be able to comment.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
think. If
So if you've
I
played it,
haven't.
you wouldn't be able to tell us, and if you haven't, you wouldn't be able to tell us. So I guess there's no.
I find that it's best to just answer everything as vaguely as
No idea.
possible. But I think for the most part, people have the wrong conception about the super test and like what we actually know.
Yeah. Why don't you tell
I think people
these
give
guys
us-
what you were telling me earlier in terms of what that misconception is?
Well, I mean, not everything that is going to happen we're aware of,
Yeah.
and you know, not pretty much all of the announcements that were at Gamescom were surprises to me.
Yeah.
So, for the most part, I think you should probably look at it more as a stability program rather than like that we have a lot of super secret insider information.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's basically from what I've heard is a lot of more of a bug, screening type of a deal than let's balance these type of ships or whatever.
I owe you one.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you do get to see the stuff potentially, some of it. Anyway, I don't know if you. So, in other words, all we really know is community about ranked is that there's going to be ranked at some point. But it should be interesting. We got a lot of ships just kind of bum rushing us.
Yeah, I'm in a really bad position.
I got a turn here. If people wanted to Citadel me right now, this would be the one chance I can get.
Well, I think what I'm doing is saving your life. Because I've made such a terrible mistake that everybody's over here trying to capitalize on it.
No. Where are you? Help you. Oh, yeah, you're low. Sorry, man.
That is what it is. Oh, what was that about the torpedo? Oh, no. No, don't dodge. No. Yes!
Did you get him?
I hit him. He didn't kill him.
Yeah.
It only did 2,900 damage.
Yeah, these torps are kind of worthless, to be honest. I mean, I like to use them as this kind of distraction, so they have to focus on something other than me as I'm pummeling them.
Yeah, yeah. So they
Other
stop
than that-
shooting at you for a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Other than that, I don't think they're worth a damn.
Devil Dog's here.
Yeah, we got a lot of people sneaking in tonight.
I know that guy. He's encouraging people to ram me, which is always nice.
Just ran.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Does the Omaha have sonar? I think
Yeah,
it does.
it's got the same thing that you have.
Man, oh, there's Stylo.
He has an uncanny ability.
He's the best at getting in these games, man. Not that I like trying disguise when we're about to start or anything, but I always say it wouldn't be a stream without Stylo showing up at least once. So, and it's Christ, it's like 4 in the morning over there, so the dedication is real.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cause like I'll be on and it's like it's getting late. And I look at my friends like Stylo's on and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's asleep.
And he really threw me off because the first night he was in our Discord, it was like 9 o'clock his time. He's like, "All right, I gotta go to bed." So I just assumed he was early to bed, early to rise type of guy. And ever since then, he's been Going to bed at like 3 in the morning.
Well, it's 2:59.
Yeah, 2:50.
Not quite his bedtime, I guess.
Reporting the target position.
No, which is fun.
Fire on the designated target.
I guess I should focus on the game here since they're in our cap.
Yeah, we should have this one.
Yeah.
Retreat now.
I went Sam. I was actually worried.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Not doing any damage to that Konigsberg.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
That'll hit.
Looks like we're on, or we're almost captured their cap too, so. Probably either gonna get the shiny horse or the kid tonight. Ah, they're both good. Can't go wrong with those.
I
Which
very
one would you
much
pick if
enjoy
you
it.
had to pick one?
Between the Scharnhorst and the kid, I mean, they're very different playstyles.
Yeah, they are. Tough to compare.
Many thanks.
I mean, I
Thanks.
Oop.
between those two, I probably can't tell you which one you should get because I kind of feel like you'd need to take a personality profile,
Yeah.
and I would need to know how to interpret that.
Well, I didn't do any damage. Did you do anything? Well, we both got good scores. I mean, for me,
yeah, I mean,
or not an average, a good game in this is like 90, 100K, you know, which isn't rare.
I think I was in the 40s. It was not
Yeah.
great.
No, unfortunately, I didn't keep an eye on you. I'm not used to playing in divisions, so even when I do, I just kind of play. So, to be honest with you,
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. So, like, if you see me doing something stupid, by all means, do not follow.
yeah. Alright, I think I picked that one. What do you want to play? DD's Soviet ship, the Grimmy. I think that's what you're talking about, Owen. Oh, I think I'm just talking to Owen. You don't have to play the Grimmy.
Yeah, I would prefer not to.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is one of the ships in this game that I own that I do not like.
You don't like that one, huh? That one I play
No,
like
I
a
don't.
cruiser, and I seem to do a lot better playing it that way than Scharnhorst. I like it.
I usually don't play in divisions like you said,
Yeah.
and I usually don't play then with a headset on. I am noticing sound effects that are in this game that I have never heard before.
Because of this headset, yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you select a ship, it goes "Ba-dink."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't normally hear that either. Question for you. If you had Hipper and Celiax maxed, what would your Scharnhorst build be?
I'd use Celiax.
Mm-hmm.
I would use Hipper as an inspiration. And then I don't know who my other inspiration would be, but I mean, clearly Cunningham wouldn't be a bad choice.
Yeah.
Madden you don't really need because you're maneuverable enough or your guns rotate fast enough already.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
Yeah.
probably go with Madden. Well, no, I'd go with what's his face, who gives you the extra heals.
The extra heals?
The 5% bonus to the amount that your repair party.
Oh, Takagi?
Yeah.
You have him maxed?
No,
Oh.
but I assume if I can have If I can have Hipper and Celiacs
Oh,
maxed,
yeah, you can have everyone max.
that's probably what I would do. I would go in there with Brawler and this increased secondary range.
Concentrate fire on the
The
enemy
increased
warship.
heal amount.
Much obliged.
Typical Brawler
And
build.
yeah. I mean, I consider it typical. What would you do?
I don't know. I'm trying to. I kind of think I would play Von Hipper with Cunningham and Shear. Or possibly something else. I don't think I would do a Brawler build, though. But or that's how I would play the German battleships in general. I'm kind of starting to think I would play, depending on which ship it was, I would have different builds using both of them. Like, I don't know. I don't think that the secondaries are good enough in this game to dedicate an entire build around them. But maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
I mean, this is the thing. I can't really test this theory out right now, and I reserve the right to completely change my mind if I ever do get Hipper. But
yeah, and I think your opinion might change some because I'm sure you've looked at the stats for the Bismarck.
yeah, that ship I would probably set up how you have set up, at least in your hypothetical. I don't know.
The reason why I would do it in this is even if I don't have like the ranges that I'm fighting at tend to be so close that my secondaries are very effective.
Yeah. See, contrary to what I'm doing this game, I think I would like to play these ships kind of medium long range for the first half and then medium short range for the second half.
Oh, I would like to play medium to short range
The entire
all
time.
the time.
Yeah. I mean, my problem is if you get in there too early, then you're just going to get crossfired, which is what I assumed was going to happen to me this game, but so far they're not making it happen. I mean, like, I'm dead in the middle of the lake here, and for some reason I'm still alive.
You got good armor, man.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking on paper. I mean, my German destroyer build on paper ended up being completely different than what I implemented as soon as I actually got Bay unlocked, so until you can actually test out some of these things, it's kind of hard.
I tend to be a little too aggressive. Oh, that's no good. The Iowa started paying attention to me.
How you doing over there? Man, our team is getting rocked again.
Mm-hmm.
They got a 3DD clear lane to our base. I'm gonna turn around.
Many thanks.
Unfortunately, they're already looking at me. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to pull this one off.
Acknowledged.
This Colorado's a nice little Iowan train he's backing up.
You need more torpedoes at Katsuki.
Yep. Alright, if you guys can capture, I can try and reset the base.
Cool. I think we've got most of their team over here, though.
I got 2 destroyers that are 30 seconds from capping. You got Nagato, which is 3/4 health. This Colorado, I can't remember what he was at. I think he's about half. And
are we sure that Nagato's even playing?
No, I'm not sure. And then you do have 1 destroyer going back to support too, so I don't know.
Fighter airborne.
Yeah, Colorado's 1/4 health. I don't know if you have a shot at him.
He's out of my range.
Okay. If you see you have a shot at him, he's the biggest threat to me. Besides, well, these destroyers could be a problem, but for some reason, oh, there they are. So I think the Bismarck with the sonar is kind of what I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to playing it.
Yeah, should be interesting. Have you unlocked any of the battleships with crates?
I've got the lower 2.
The 2, 3, and 4, or whatever?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
Ship is on fire.
You have all 3 of them.
These guys cross-hatched me. Are they in a division? No.
The Bliska Vista and the...
Hold below the waterline.
I'm dead.
Well, this
Is that
is
Nagato
no good.
AFK or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess.
Oh, there's all 3 destroyers. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to cap. The problem is this Amagi's not going to get there, and even if he does, he's not going to be able to shoot him. But, I mean, you do have a 1/4 head start on it. Well, not quite a 1/4.
I don't think.
Nah, I don't think we're going to win that one.
Unless one of them started back already. And even then, we've got to do it without the Colorado taking us out.
Yeah, looks like he's popped a heel since the last time I saw him.
Mm-hmm. Das Hound?
Oh, he did spot. These guys are shooting at the Samagi. Nope.
It's because he was shooting.
Who, the Amagi?
Yeah. He had to have been, right?
Well, they got a Jervis that's capping, and then the Jervis shot at him, and he's like 8 cam away and got sighted. And now the Z-23, now the Biscuit's shooting at him. And they don't respect this guy, let's just put it. But if he hits them, I think you guys, well, no, the car, let's just research, you guys.
Well,
I mean, he's getting torqued right now, so.
oh, we have a 3rd guy. What am I doing? I thought, oh my gosh.
Wait, we had a 4th guy. What was I just watching?
Wait. Right? Where did that
There's 2 of
that extra guy come from?
I don't know. I thought it was 3v3 the whole time.
So, if you guys need any help learning World of Warships,
Yeah.
check out my channel or T-Bull's channel. We are both very competent players. Definitely know what's usually going on in the game.
Yeah. I'll be damned. I think we might actually win this one. Do not accidentally sail out of there. What happened to the Colorado? I was watching the other guys. Did you torp him?
I shot torpedoes at him. He actually dodged, which doesn't speak well of me. But my secondaries ate him up.
Nice.
See, the other thing about German secondaries is it's not just about range. They actually fire very quickly for secondaries.
No, so, they're nice. I mean, if you can get a couple fires basically for free close range, that's definitely a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good job. You guys definitely carried that one. Looks like most of our team did decent. Everyone above me. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Alright, what do we want to do now? We lost our Dragas game. I'm gonna try this.
We did.
You call this Gata?
Gata.
Gata.
Have you ever seen Battlestar Galactica?
Mm-mm.
Okay. There's a character whose last name is Gata on that. I actually think it's Gata on that, but nobody pronounces it correctly.
Yeah. T-Bear's asking about your channel. There's a link to it in the description if you guys haven't seen it. But yeah, his name is tacticangel. You can just search YouTube. It's all one word, and you should be able to find it. Gata says J the Cat.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to say Gaeta just because that's how I learned it. And it's not going to wreck anyone's
Self-taught.
Well, I think Flamu calls it that. I think that's right. Picked up on that. Oops.
Okay, I have to make some decisions here. You know what? I didn't get a win in this Warspite, and I really want. No, what? I'm gonna play the Arizona because I kind of feel like.
See, Arizona I can pronounce. That one's easy for me.
Yep, on the short list of places I've never been.
Really? What's Arizona or Warspite? Which one do you like better?
I think I prefer the Warspite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd agree
but
with that.
that's just because it's more maneuverable. The Arizona is a tank.
Yeah. For some reason, the Arizona is way more pleasurable for me to play than the New Mexico, even though on paper you're not supposed to be able to tell the difference, really. I don't know.
Have I ever told you that Richard Hatch...
Tristan's in our game? What was his screen name again? I can't remember.
I did not know that, and actually I'm really sad about
the same team.
Richard Hatch.
All forces, capture that area.
Jeff says, I've learned a great deal from watching both. Reflexes aren't the same as they used to be. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's kind of the advantage of these wargaming games. They're not there's situations where the quick reflexes come into play, but compared to like my regular Nintendo game, or regular Nintendo NES days, I'm definitely not as quick twitchy as I once was either. But in general, I mean, these games, you don't really have to play that reflexy, I guess. Would you agree with that, or am I completely wrong?
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's really more... I mean, if you think about it, particularly playing a battleship, you've got like 20 seconds at least to think about your next move. So, I mean, the aiming, yeah, a little...
Generator started.
What? Did you just one-shot that dude?
Yeah, that Königsberg was there, and then he was gone.
Nice.
Smoke screen set.
Alright, so we didn't have a DD down here. I think they got a DD division up north somewhere. This DeGrasse wants to go. I
Tristan,
can go.
seriously. Play the game.
What's he doing?
Don't shoot at me.
Yeah.
I'm on your team.
We're trying to win here, Chief. Oh, we scared him off. I guess that one shot would scare a lot of people. Jesus, one salvo.
Oh, it was straight 2 citadels.
Nice. Plus some residual AP damage, I'm assuming. Alright, not a bad start there.
I think it was 2 citadels. Because I only have 4 hits and I've hit this to grass.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. What's the... Could have been. It's got to be about 30k HP, I would assume.
Whew.
What to do? I can't really use my guns. This Fuso's backing that thing up. This guy is just backing right into me. Oops.
Ooh.
Yes. Uh-oh. Oh.
Enemy battleship foundered.
That didn't go well. Alright.
Critical engine damage.
You're tied up with this guy down here, right, the fire?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna lose too.
I pissed that DeGrasse off and now he's really messing me up here. God damn it. Should never have shot. Alright.
Engine boost activated.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna lose.
That's the only ship down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Problem solved, sir.
I came around the corner on him and he hit me a couple of times harder than I care to be hit.
Yeah, that's my bad. I just kind of wandered off there.
Well, it's not. I have neither of my front main turrets now.
Is he sailing towards you again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got Caitlin. How you doing? Need a shirt on with the battleship blown up in the back? Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry, that's my bad.
No, I would have told you to go on. I thought I would have had him, but he beat me to the spot and immediately got me through the front cheek.
Well, I'll see if I can avenge your loss. Oh. He's pissed.
Smoke
Damn
generator
it, didn't want to use that smoke. Man, these...
Engine boost deactivated.
I think the German battleships are the only ones I can't punch through with this.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, they got a lot of armor.
Yeah. I mean... Ooh!
Battleship sunk. Our team has taken the lead.
Any other battleship. I mean, if they're broadside like that, I'll switch over to AP and just start punching holes in them. But I don't know about the lower tier ones. Oh, they're taking B back. But yeah, Gneisenau, or whatever you want to call it, I definitely noticed that one. I have trouble penetrating. That Bayern right there, I thought I could. I don't know if his superstructure is saturated. Maybe that was part of the problem, but I was getting 0 damage on those shots.
I didn't aim there.
Oh, yeah.
I was aiming
Water lines.
bow the whole time on him. So
Owen's asking, what's your catchphrase? Do you have anything?
I have a catchphrase. Somebody was making fun of me because I say the same things over and over. I would say, in one of my videos, I keep saying at this point.
Yeah.
Because I try to like walk people through what I'm thinking while I'm playing the game.
Sequentially.
Probably a little short on showmanship. I think we're if there's anything that I do, it's probably being dry and irreverent. Mistakes were made. I guess it's not super original. However, I do make a lot of mistakes. It would be fair. Mistakes were made.
There it is. T-22.
I don't know why I'm following this Fabuki.
This guy appears to be torping me.
Torpedoes to port.
Yep.
Torpedoes direct front.
Driving around a naked destroyer.
Oh! Ehrenberg. Lets me do all the work and then swoops up the spoils. Alright, well, we got that one on the board.
Yeah, as long as we don't completely faceplant. This would be a pretty catastrophic faceplant.
Yeah. Well, it is possible.
Oh, that DeGrasse is dead. Yeah, their DeGrasse has
Oh, is it still at
8 hit point?
Oh. That guy I do owe. But I was gonna say if he was higher health, I was just gonna turn around and guard B. Because that DeGrasse I do not want to fight in a destroyer.
Gotta take a pass on that one.
Yeah. Alright. That was pretty good. We both got over 2K there. How's our win percentage here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 4 and 2, 5. 5 and 3 so far, so not bad.
Man, I still feel really bad about that.
The one. That's it.
You were like, can you tuck in behind an island? And it's like, no. I have to go kill that guy.
Yeah.
I'm on a roll.
Well, you're the only player I've ever seen do that, so that was a very unique take. No, it's. I mean, it happens, but if I have a good level of self control at the time I'm playing, I'll usually play for the win. But a lot of times it's easy to just be like, nah, let's go for the Kraken or whatever, the extra damage, and then 2 minutes later you're like, oh, we just lost that game.
I think it's probably because I play so many games by myself that it's like I have to do it.
Yeah.
And
there's no one there to
I'm not
count
thinking I've got a competent player with me.
on. Yeah.
I don't have to go throw my life away.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the
There you
Kid
go,
division.
Devil Dog.
What's the best Iowa main gun distance? What do you mean?
The best Iowa main gun distance is as far as humanly possible.
In terms of what's your max range? Mine's lower. I got a Lee. I don't have Sims, so I don't even know what my range is on that. But I think Sims can get over 20 km, right? If you have them spec'd out fairly decently.
What's the normal range? If it's 18, he could.
I can tell you right now. Base range. Iowa 17.7 unaltered. See, mine's 16.6 on my build, which is atrocious compared to a 19 on the Amagi.
if you had a 20-point Sims, then you'd get 10% on top of that if you're using the Mac. Well, no, yeah, he's also got that flammable cannoneer, so you could get over. I don't know why you would do that.
Oh, that one they said they're gonna change, by the way.
Flammable cannoneer?
Yeah, someone on Reddit was complaining about the fact that some of those perks have negatives associated with them, and then I think Phil chimed in and said they're gonna change some of those next patch. So that's all the info we really came up with. But supposedly some of those builds won't be as detrimental.
Well, I mean, I like the trade-offs. I think some of them aren't good trades.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind Brawler. Brawler definitely hurts you a little bit.
Like, I just did my Takagi build video, and I had flammable cannoneer in that one. Oh shit, I got AP loaded. Well, honestly, I don't really get set on fire a lot in my Amagi, so I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not playing it properly.
Nobody takes Boss Dewey. Oh, that's a hot Lana. That's very bad. I'm gonna not
have the
shoot
radar
at
up
him.
now, but I'm within his radar range.
Oh, he can straight out see me.
Oh, I can.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Why do I keep having AP loaded? What is going on? Man, they got a... Seems like they got a lot of destroyers, but I guess they're just all near me.
Well, they had 3. They have 2 now.
Yeah. 10% chance to be set on fire is ridiculous. I mean, yeah, it is, but these are affecting like how the formula. God damn it, the Atlanta's radar's up. It's affecting a complex formula, so I don't think it's actually a 10% chance.
Yeah, I don't think if the guy who's shooting you has a 5% chance that it becomes 15.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think it probably reduces your ship's resistance to being caught on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, each ship has a resistance to being caught on fire, and each ship has a chance to cause fires, and then those percentage chances are changing one of those multipliers, but it's not going from 5 to 15 like you say. It's probably going from 5 to, you know, whatever, 10%.
6, 7.
Yeah, something like
8.
that. Yeah. So while it's still it's a real increase, I don't think it's like auto. I mean, like I say, in the Magi, I don't get set on fire a lot, and I have a plus 20% chance on it. Now, maybe a lot of people aren't shooting HE at me, which is probable.
Oh,
What the hell did I just do? I stole someone's kill. Someone was bombing on a Scharnhorst for like 15 minutes, and I come and throw one shell at them and get the kill. That's teamwork, folks. That's how you do it. Combine efforts.
somebody's messing with. That's my B. Is
there
mine.
would be. Yeah, I think it's this unspotted guy in C moved over there. I can go over there and get that back for you.
Engine boost activated.
But yeah, here's another example of us not playing as a division. Like, me and you are very clearly solo players that are playing together right now.
Yeah, we did our B thing.
Yeah. Which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. So I think we're both decent solo. You'd rather have 2 good solo players on a team than 2 bad solo players.
Yes, I would rather have good players than bad players.
It really is a smoke right now. I'm about to die. Go. Just occurred to me I was shooting HE at that guy. I think this is the... No, it's the Nuremberg, alright.
Nuremberg, not significantly less dangerous.
No, but it doesn't have a radar at least. Not
True.
that I have a smoke, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm about to die. Oh, ay caramba. I got about 7k on him before I died. Oh, man. Budweiser style.
Budweiser. That seems like a sin if you live in Germany.
Figures you only pull German battleship commanders to bait you into buying crates. I would definitely... Von Hippers, I need 5 of them. 5 commanders, he's one of them. And I definitely want him. I want Madden, I want Von Hipper, and I want Sims. Vian I could care less about, and Kincaid I could care less about. How you doing on commanders? Do you have them all?
Too shy.
Which ones are you missing?
I don't have Hipper, and I don't have Kincaid.
Oh. Oh no. I can't imagine you're crying yourself to sleep every night. Why do I never switch over to your ship? See, I'm so used to...
I know, I'm kind of feeling insulted. It's because
There you
you do it by yourself.
I'm just sitting here reading the chat. Everyone's... You guys should be like, switch the camera, dude.
I'm deeply interested in watching.
Normally when I die, if I'm planning on playing the same ship again, so I stay in the game. For my sanity, I just leave it on my dead ship instead of watching my teammates.
Even on a stream?
Well, not on... If I'm thinking about it on the stream. Well, if I'm on the stream, I'll never sit there watching my dead body. But when I'm playing by myself, I mean. Because when I start watching my teammates, that's when I start getting riled up. To cross the vision we did earlier. Huh?
There are some times.
Dropped an edible yourself. Nice.
I can't say that I'm giving people much of a show. This is most of what I do in a destroyer, which is look at ships.
You're capturing objectives. What are you not doing right now? I mean, this is how to win 101. Oh! Alright. He was just seeing if you were paying attention.
I was thinking about getting a beard.
Just put it on autopilot.
That's not hard to go straight.
No. Yeah, I've definitely put the controller down thinking I was in the clear and then come back 30 seconds later and been sunk.
So you still run Halsey in your kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have not converted me.
Okay.
Tell these guys about your theory in case they don't know. Some of them probably don't.
Yeah, so what I'm running right now is what I like to call the Boss Dewey setup. Boss Dewey, since he's the all-around commander, has access to fully packed. I want to say that's what it's called. Fully stocked. Fully something.
Yeah, whatever it is, the extra
so
consumable.
You get one extra consumable, so you end up with a third heal. We take Sims as an inspiration for hit points, which also helps our heal. And then I think my last guy's Jersey Spursky. Once I get Bay up, I'm gonna switch to that because every last bit of concealment helps.
Yeah. Wait, who was your
So
first inspiration? Sorry.
Sims,
Oh, Sims. Okay. Yeah,
hey, extra 1,800 hit points.
it's an interesting build, and I've only frankly tried it once or twice. But for me, just the trade-off on the guns, which is the highlight of the ship, is just huge. You know, the gun performance.
Yeah. I've got 2% more chance of setting this guy on fire versus you.
Yeah, after this game, let's compare our kit stats. I just want to see what the actual difference is. Because you don't have anything that affects torps, really, do you? Or do you?
I don't think so, unless there's something that is simply not worth doing at all.
Yeah. Alright, we're on a little bit of a roll. Yeah, let's just do a quick
Rundown of the...
Yeah, particularly the artillery. So I got a 10.7 firing range.
Alright, artillery. 10.7 kilometers.
Alright, 3.2 reload.
3.5.
5-second traverse.
5.3.
HE damage 1890 with the 5%.
1,800 with 7%.
Okay, and then 2268 AP shell.
Yeah, that I have 2,100.
Alright. And then torps, I don't think you have anything that should change it.
1 by 533 millimeter, 122 seconds, 6-second turret rotation, 16,633 maximum damage, 1 kilometer, 6.4 range, 55 knots.
Yeah. See, I don't really. Yeah, okay. How about maneuverability?
I'm at 90 or 99. I'm at 99.9 knots. I just
You
fly
got me
around
beat
with
there.
that.
I don't know what. I might have to look at
39.
39, okay.
39.9.
And then rudder shift, I got 4.3. What do you got on that one?
3.1.
Okay, so you're quite a bit better there. And then what's detectability? I got 6.2 and 3.2.
5.7 and 3.2.
Alright, so you're quite a bit better on that. I don't know. I mean, the guns, there was a difference, but.
There is. Now, one thing that we didn't talk about is how many hit points do you have?
Well, let me see. That one you definitely have me beat because I don't have Sims. I got 16,400.
So I have 17,840.
Yeah.
And then with the third heal, I essentially have 3 heals that heal 89 per second.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to 2 heals and you're probably at like 84 or something like that. 82. I'm not sure.
Wait, you got Swirsky and who was the other one?
Sims.
What level is your Swirsky at?
Oh yeah, I can't look at him in the thing. I have to scroll all the way to the right.
Yeah.
A filter would be nice. Okay. 14?
Oh, so you got him quite. I was going to say, I was kind of surprised your concealment was comparable to mine. I think I got 11 base, so that's probably right around the same. Emerald says, what's the difference between level 5 and 6 commander? The stats change to each level. Yeah, so level 7 and 11 are prime levels for me because those are when you get inspirations 1 and 2. But
yeah.
The traits go up by a little bit each level, and then look at the pie-shaped icon by each perk, and you'll see usually those go up. I mean, as you get further up down the levels 11 plus, not every level increases those, but
I want to say 9 and 12 don't. Something like that.
Yeah. But I mean, in general, for sure, your base trait's going up a little bit. Perks are probably going up, over time. They definitely are, and then 7 and 11 is when you get your inspirations, which definitely helps. So, all right, who picked the kid?
I would believe that I did.
Yeah.
Is the kid better than the Fletcher? No, it is not. The Fletcher has access to the improved rate of fire thing, whatever it's called, and that helps it just pump out a ton of damage. But it also has a second torpedo tube, and it has better torpedoes, to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, massively better. Yeah, the Fletcher's torps they're not amazing, but they're, compared to the rest of the USN destroyer line, they're heads above them. So, Fletcher range 9.2. The problem with the USN torps, there's 55 knots in the water, which is the major drawback of them. But Benson and Fletcher have 9.2 on my builds. It's probably 9 kilometers base, I would assume, compared to like 6.4 on the Mayhan, 5.5 Farragut, and Clemson. So, starting at the Benson, you can actually stealth torp. Sorry, I thought we were loaded in. And again, the speed is the limiting factor on them, but they do hit, decently hard. They're actually the second highest damage, or the Fletchers are, at least on my builds, behind the Camaro.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I'd still say the USN destroyers are primarily gunboats, but the torps are useful starting at tier 6, would be my opinion.
I mean, they're always kind of useful, but
Yeah.
you have to, if you're gonna play to try to torpedo people, you're gonna need to use islands and ambush.
Yeah.
That's the best way to make it work.
Defensively or ambush. If you're sailing at someone with the intent of torping them in open water and they don't completely suck, you should die.
Devil Dog says the kid made me want to explore the line past the Farragut. I think I've probably sold at least 4 or 5 kids.
Sold them? Oh, in terms of convincing people. Yeah, I mean, me and you both are strong advocates of the kid for sure. Oh, Weston's
I mean,
back again.
The first time I played it, I was like, this kind of feels like playing a Fletcher with one arm tied behind your back.
Yeah.
But if you lean into what it's good at, it can be a lot of fun.
Fighter airborne.
That's one of those ships that I just like going on Reddit and seeing people talk shit about them and just laughing to myself.
It's not a bad ship.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's a really good ship, in my opinion. Alright, what do we want to do? There's a Baltimore, by the way. I don't know if you're gung-ho about killing them as I am, but... It's good. Oh, he's almost out of range. So they're abandoning the weak side of theirs, which is fine.
Wise?
Yeah. So I'm just going to turn around and help our weak side at sea.
I think I will go with you.
What? Oh, it's the Atlanta.
So you have,
in here.
Obviously you have the Hipper.
Yeah.
What is your impression of the German cruisers?
My theory on those are, every single time you can penetrate a ship with AP, you need to, and if you don't, then your damage output compared to another destroyer or a cruiser would be lower, So, I mean, you basically have to be shooting the AP every chance you get, which is pretty broadside targets, I mean, obviously the AP pen drops off quite a bit the more angled they are. So I think they're harder to play. In other words, I think you have to really work hard to get really good games in them. So it's not actually my favorite line, to be honest with you. But I did just get Von Mueller recently, and I haven't been able to spec him out, so maybe that would change my opinion of it. I don't know. I don't love the York. Tier 4 and 5 are fantastic ships. Tier 6 isn't bad, but it's not. I don't ever play it that often, you know.
Yeah, the Konigsberg is maybe the best tier 4 cruiser that there is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're comparing ships just at their tier, I'd say that's probably one of the strongest tier for tier. Oh, we got Styles back in here too. We got, I think this entire game is people watching the stream. So I don't know. What do you think about the Hitler?
It's a tricky ship to play well.
Yeah.
I think they do pretty well in terms of going up against other cruisers, but against battleships you struggle because your AP does do a ton of damage, but it doesn't have great pen, so you pretty much have to have exactly a 90-degree angle. Otherwise, you're not gonna do well. And for the most part, you can't shoot AP at anything that's over 7K from you.
Yeah, it's just an interesting mix. Like, the HE penetration is really good, but the HE damage is really poor. The fire chance is really poor. So I mean, even though you're kind of forced to use HE a lot because of the difficult penetration angles on the AP, it's not that effective of a shell, you know. So that's why I always say you have to get that AP into the ships when you can use it. Otherwise, you're not going to be doing well damage-wise with it. So
yeah, I agree.
I mean, you can have good games on it, but I've had games where I worked my ass off and then looked at the damage at the end and was like, oh, fuck.
Wow, 50,000.
Yeah,
great.
Whereas I feel like if I'm in a Megami or maybe even a Baltimore, I would have just had an outstanding game, you know. I really love the Megami. People are always asking me.
Well, the Megami's got just fantastic guns.
Yeah. And that's another line. I just got Yamamoto. I only have him at 8 right now because I got other stuff I need to work on. But, you know, once I get both those lines leveled up a little bit, then I think that should improve things even more. Use both Japanese cruiser commanders on your DeGrasse. Oh, for inspirations. Yeah, that's the other thing. I really love Makawa's inspiration. And Yamamoto, I don't have him high enough compared to some of my other ones that I don't end up using them as an inspiration yet. Are you a Makawa guy or a Yamamoto?
Yamamoto.
Tactic killed Stylo.
And Stylo killed Tactic.
That's what he did to me last stream. He killed me, and then I got the whatever the medal is for flesh wound.
We were both locked in a pointless duel of AP versus the side of the other person's ship.
I will say, anytime I see Stylo on a tier 7 match, he's always in the hipper. I mean, it's a good ship. I just think it's kind of situational, I guess is the word. Like, it depends on factors that are outside your control sometimes, whether or not you can have good games in it or not.
I think you gotta. I mean, it's another one of those things you can't be sailing around in the open because you're gonna get lit up by every battleship that can see you.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely use double rudder on that one.
And then for destroyers are obviously always dangerous. You have a pretty good chance of taking out a destroyer if you come upon one. Against other cruisers, though, particularly at the ranges where you want to be using AP, it's just murder.
Yeah.
Plus, you got the torps, which are they're not exactly great, and they're not bad.
Yeah, they're serviceable. I mean, that is a sweet thing if you can get like a 3/4 citadel shot against a cruiser that's coming around the bend or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when that ship really shines, you know. What's this guy doing? Baltimore is not cooperating. Ooh, just got wrecked. Alright. Well, we're up about 250, 275. Should have this in the bag. I haven't been shot yet, so. Man, I got one shot in this Megami yesterday by a Nagato. That's kind of surprises you when it happens, but.
Oh, he's got Miller maxed out on it?
Yeah. That'd be nice. I mean, that's the problem with... I got a couple lines where I'm playing level 8 commanders on them just because I didn't have them for so long. And I'm trying to get...
yeah.
Like, I was trying to get Bay leveled up when the German DDs came out. Now I'm trying to have... I'm holding on to my points, but I'll either put Celiax or Von Hipper at about 11 when I get those guys.
Yeah, I've started strategizing what I'm going to do with my points.
Yeah.
Because I want to get my my Japanese destroyer captain to 11 this week.
Tanaka.
Is that the little guy? I guess they're both thin.
Torp guy or...
Yeah,
Boat guy? Yeah.
the Torp guy. Yeah, the other guy's kind of a mistake.
Well, there is supposedly a Japanese gunboat line. Or there is one on PC,
Okay.
I mean, so... At some point,
I mean,
that'll be quite useful. I accidentally put that guy at Legendary level 2, because I had one personal commendation for him, which I was intending to use, just so I could put it on there and look at it, you know, and ended up using all my universal accommodations. This game has a lot of pitfalls that I just walked right into, you know, joyfully.
I bought the turpits, spending all my valuable commendations on...
Yeah, on people that I will never use in the foreseeable future, at least. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, if there's a gunboat line, yeah, he'll be useful. Right now, I think you're almost probably better to stick with Togo.
Yeah, I mean, I used the guy until I had Tanaka, which was within the last few weeks. I mean, he was decent. But Tanaka's, for the destroyers we have, far superior, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Unlike the Royal Navy destroyers, where you can lean back into torpedoes at the end.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, there we go.
Stylo, I do have a beer. I have a Goose Island Oktoberfest.
It's that time of year.
Yeah, yeah. I should have bought the Hofbrau. That would. They were kind of asking for too much money there. Oh, tacticangel and the Hipper. Really rough. Oh.
Yeah, we did Scharnhorst earlier. I think we won that one.
We did. We did.
We're doing pretty
Pretty
decent.
sure. That was the game where we couldn't keep track of how many people were on our team.
Oh yeah, no, we did lose that one.
No, we won that one.
Oh yeah, yeah, you guys got on the cap. Yeah, that's right.
Still can't get it straight, but yes, we did win that one.
All right, what are you thinking?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, I think so. I picked Begami.
Gummy. Milwaukee. Do you want to fall on that sword, or do you want me to?
I don't do everything that these guys tell me to do. Let's just put it that way.
Seal Club. If I wanted to Seal Club, I'd go out there in the G101.
Oh, Milwaukee's. I was thinking he was thinking of Isakaze for some reason. Yeah, Milwaukee's not horrible. Yubari. Arkansas. I was gonna say if he plays the tier 3, I'll probably play the Arkansas.
Oh, we could be real jerks.
Didn't we do that last time? Double Arkansas. I like it. This is my weekly tier 3 game to get the...
Wait a second. Wait a second. I gotta put Brawler on. There. Now if we throw enough stuff at the wall, some of it might stick.
There we go. The Jets are evil. Yeah, this is not... It's not a fair tier 3 combo to be playing this, but... Yeah, whatever. We're here to just promote the community and brotherly love between everyone, right? By Colombian Seals.
I think they're gonna sell this ship.
They are right now, aren't they? At least on Xbox.
Why do they get all the wonderful toys?
I don't know. I think they have the Milwaukee and the Arkansas right now available, or they did recently at least. I think they're gonna resell all the Founders ones. That's why they put that little FE designation on them.
Oh, no, they do have... Right now you can go out and you can buy the Milwaukee Typhoon.
What's the Typhoon?
For 50... I think it's a reference to its camouflage.
Oh.
Arkansas Brawler.
Double dog got a crack into the St. Louis. That's pretty brutal.
I don't want to buy this, but I'm going to look at it. Is it selling this with... I should probably play the game.
Easy. Are you looking in the PS store or the...
Oh, the PlayStation Store. Do.
This guy's got the...
Yeah.
What did you do with your Thalers, by the way? Why can't I look at this guy?
I purchased 14 days of premium.
Mm-hmm.
I purchased...
Alright, Zap, thanks for hanging.
The Königsberg permanent
camo.
camo.
Okay.
And then just some boxes, I think.
Alright.
What did you do?
What did I do? I think I got the insignia promotion orders. What else was there? I don't know. I'm planning on getting the premium right before the battleships drop because I got 1 day left right now, so I'll have a little bit of a gap. I feel like I got a commander crate or commander crates, whatever there were.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
I mean, it wasn't more than 3 or 4 weeks ago where I had Deutsche Dewey and all my Germans. You know? Like, I played the entire cruiser line with him, and then I hit all 3. Actually, I hit every German commander except for what's his face, von Hipper, within the last few weeks. This Clemson really doesn't like the cut of my jib.
Much obliged, Commander.
Just gonna go ahead and turn off here. Yeah, the secondary. Do you run Lee on this?
I do.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent build.
My favorite thing about this ship is how fast it is.
Scharnhorst, Arkansas, or Indianapolis more fun? I don't know. I mean, this one's just SEAL Club Extraordinaire. Probably the Scharnhorst would be the most fun in my opinion.
Which doesn't necessarily mean it's the best boat. The Indianapolis might be the best boat among the 3 of those choices.
Yeah. It's got the longest radar in the game.
Huge range, crazy accurate guns.
Who do I rather kill, Omaha or Carol? Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah. Who would you kill, Omaha or Königsberg?
Whichever one's lower.
Yeah, they're both kind of deadly.
Just driving around in circles here. What happened to that battleship? It's just gone?
Which one? This Wyoming?
The Ishizuchi.
On fire.
Did you
Double fire.
delete it?
No, I killed a destroyer.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
There, now I got everybody's attention, huh?
Let's see if we can get this guy. Yeah, we're down ships, but I don't really feel that threatened at the moment, do you?
Nope.
Now I'm starting to get hurt. Oh shit, we got T-22 right here.
All stations reporting target.
So this guy's stopped. Damn it. Probably shouldn't be sailing it. Oh my god, I just killed myself. That's dumb. My bad.
This is what we get for SEAL clubbing.
I screwed that up. I was just about to say I probably shouldn't be doing this, and then I did it. But you like the DeGrasse super fast? Yeah, it's super fast. Those light cruisers, I mean, we don't have a lot of them in the game yet, but it's type DPM monsters. What do you think is better, Nuremberg or DeGrasse? I would say DeGrasse, personally. What do you think?
I would as well.
Yeah. I mean, they're both pretty delicate, but... Let's see, what else? You guys have any ideas when the next DD, premium DD is dropping? No, I don't. If
Nope.
Tactic does, he can't say. But yeah, we both will have the Graf Spee, as he says, or Graf Spee, as I'll probably say. Just to drive you up the wall.
It's not going to drive me up the wall. It's just not right.
It's just not correct.
I really like to set me on fire. And he's doing a good job. Oh, he's dead.
There you go. Nice.
I had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, the damage gun.
No, I've got tons of it. It's just that it doesn't reload fast enough.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to shoot a tacticangel.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely losing on points.
Mm-hmm.
But
The smart thing to do here would be not to become chasing the Arkansas.
oh! Let's see if this V-170 can win this game. All you gotta do is stop shooting and run away. Or you can try and kill tacticangel.
I know what I would do.
I would keep shooting. It's late, you're drunk, but killer's
Well, I think I might have taken out all of his guns.
Well, that's gonna scare him away. Damn it, you shouldn't have done that.
Well, you can't choose when...
Oh,
okay,
there
they're
they
working
are.
now.
Come on, little doggy. There he is.
This would be a time when it would be very helpful if my teammates were shooting at me.
Oh! Uh-oh.
You know what I've been doing? I just realized this. Driving in straight lines.
Alright, what's wrong with that? Demented Twisted. Let's see if you can do it.
I don't think the other guy's even playing. Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah, thanks for loading in there, Scott Malcolm. Glad to have you.
Yeah, things can happen, man.
Ooh, that's a nice shot. He's got it. Oh. Oh, shit. He shot back. That was too bad. Well, we lost the double Arkansas division game.
That's... just do it again.
Yeah.
Kill tactic angle. That tactic.
Tat
Missing some
canning.
letters.
Tat Campbell. Stella Bendrin. Alright, I gotta do one more, then I'm gonna get off, I think.
All right, man.
Let's see. Is it your turn to pick?
No, it's definitely yours.
Yeah, I think you. Oh, wait. Did I pick
I,
her?
I picked the Arkansas.
Oh, that's right.
Somebody was trying to talk me into that Iwaki, and that's just...
Let's see. What do we want to do to close? That's a good question. I'm kind of thinking kamikaze, but I'm kind of thinking lightning. We could try the Turpin. Oh, you don't have the Turpin suit. He's not a fool
Nine.
with his money like some people.
I understand what the square button does.
Alright, I'll play the lightning. IGN 7s. I think I played... I know I played Magi. I think I played Kagero earlier, didn't I? You got Baltimore like that,
No, you didn't.
didn't I?
Nope.
Well, I played at least one Magami, maybe two.
You did play, I think, the one. I think it was one.
Can't keep track of it.
I like the KGV2.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
There's my dog.
What kind of pooch you got?
He's a mutt. They say he's some sort of shepherd mix. He kind of looks a little bit like he might be related to a Belgian Malinois.
I don't know if
But
it's
it's hard to say.
I gotcha. Bodie's asking Z23 greater than Lightning. I think we said before you got on, if I was playing myself in the Z23 versus the Lightning, I think I'd win in the Z23 about 60 or 70% of the times. I think you, Tactics, said the opposite, if I recall.
It has not been my experience that in an even fight one-on-one that the Z23 wins.
Yeah.
Particularly if you figure, like, all right, let's say that both destroyers stumble upon each other randomly at full health, and both of their turrets are faced the wrong way. You're gonna be at a real big disadvantage in the Z23 because its turrets are just too slow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but part of the problem, or not the problem, but part of the disadvantage you don't have by running Bay, and that is you don't have the radio location. Like, I don't ever really not have my turrets pointed at the destroyer unless I'm already busy with something. You know, if I'm looking for another destroyer, I'm normally getting the first shot at them. And again, that's just, I got Bay and I do have Schwersky as an inspiration on that. So, I mean, if you guys missed it earlier, I think me and Tactic have quite different philosophies on how to play the German destroyers, so, you know, I think it's been an interesting discussion that's been going on kind of intermittently throughout the night, but...
Yeah. No, I like different opinions on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have different ideas about how each one of the destroyer lines are probably supposed to be played.
Yeah. I mean, which is cool, you know. I mean, and I think that's probably why we have a lot of overlap on our channels, because we do have differing opinions. You know.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit more interesting than hearing the same words in different voices.
So. All right.
Problem solved, sir.
Could we get some more smoke out here?
Do you got shots on these guys if I get them lit up?
I should have a shot on that meat. No.
He stopped.
Yeah, he's parked behind that island. Not feeling super good about. He's moving. He's moving.
See, he might be pulling into your firing range soon here. I'm trying to keep him lit while still keeping these... I think the destroyers are coming around this big island to my south, trying to ambush me. Nope, I got one to the south of me. Got one who spotted me. Shit. And I'm still playing with my lightning build too, like... I don't know, right now I'm getting outspotted by one of these guys, and I don't like to not have the first shot advantage, so...
I know how you feel.
But I could change that if I wanted to with my builds. For whatever reason, I don't have it set up like that. How do you like the IGN destroyers? Is that your cup of tea, or?
I find them very boring to play.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
They're well, they're good at what they do, and what they do is hope that people drive in straight lines.
See, that line I definitely used guns way more than your average player would. Probably just so I don't get bored. Man, this guy.
Well, the Akatsuki doesn't have terrible guns.
Yeah, I don't think the Kagero does either.
Yeah, I think they're actually very similar.
Yeah, I just think they're underestimated. I mean, you can play them not shooting the entire time, and that's a viable strategy, so I understand why some people don't shoot them, but I think I've explained it to certain people in one-on-one conversations where I just think you're leaving a lot of damage on board while you're waiting for those torps to reload. Where if you can shoot safely, you might as well, you know.
Oh yeah, that's the key. I mean, if you can reach out and steal the damage, steal it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're a torpedo boat first.
Right.
And I think the guns are sort of incidental.
What's your read on the base? Do we need to go back yet or not?
I don't know. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm going to have to commit one way or the other. Well,
We got a Fletcher abandoning the base. I can't tell what's behind those. All these ships are like running. Oh, this turbines is moving in now finally. But this Kagero that I've been dealing with for the last 5 minutes is running. I mean, it's up to, do you have any shots with these? Oh shit, you got torps on you.
Mm-hmm. Quite a few of them. I think I'm going to eat this one. Yep.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't very good.
I would say that Baltimore does a lot better in domination than capture the base.
Well, this is probably one of the worst maps for hiding behind mountains. And the angles are pretty well defined.
Yeah.
Right?
What is my detection? Obviously not that long.
One guy who follows my channel, and maybe yours, probably a good chance of that, likes Vine in this because he can get his fire chance up to 10 or 11.
Likes to do what?
Use Vine
Oh.
in the lightning because you can get your fire chance up to 10.
Okay.
Which is really, really high considering the rate of fire.
Yeah. Pretty solid. Oh shit, we got a Baltimore.
I am just not convinced, and part of that reason is because Devil Dog convinced me when we were talking about this too, that I wasn't convinced that the dispersion increase is actually working very well in the game right now.
Dispersion.
Because I find I still get, the
accuracy buff?
the camo, and then the, the accuracy.
Oh, I see. On Vine, yeah. Yeah, I'm always intrigued by that one, but I have no way of playing it, obviously. But you don't think it actually works very well?
Let me put it this way. In the kind of situations where I notice accuracy, I don't notice it making much of a difference. Because
that seems to me like
most
something
of the time
how
what
you
I'm
know if it works or not.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know what the
Most
shot
of the
would look
time
like
I'm-
if you didn't have it on.
Well, that's true too. But you kind of get a feel for, like, if I'm fighting a Fletcher before and after, is he hitting me at about the same cadence, right?
Yeah.
And I think what we were saying is that it's real hard to... I am not drunk.
Fuck.
You have not seen drunk. Well, you haven't seen this.
Nice. Get back and help this guy in the base.
I don't know what that means.
I wish my team would go back to the base. One guy is. Yeah. Oh, we might actually. No, I don't know if he can win this. This guy's
I think it's possible.
It is. I mean, this guy's just racking up points right now, and this battleship's not getting rid of him. Unfortunately, the Samagi's beached himself, and we're down 2 ships now. That's too bad. I thought we had a chance.
Well, this other AtCat has come back to.
Yeah, it's just when they're on the base like this, is long. It's just the point deficit that builds up over time really gets to.
All stations
Oh shit!
requesting fire on the designated target.
Why are these guys not killing him? I don't understand.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
I'm not really sure. I watched that whole thing. It looked confusing.
I mean, I really need this Magi to do something.
All stations concentrate fire on the target.
Well, he's got to feel terrible. He's got another destroyer up here with him
I know.
in that smoke cloud.
It's just, I mean, if I have to do it all, I guess I'll have to do it all, but
Ship is on fire.
it'd be a lot easier to get a little bit of help.
Problem solved, sir.
Shit, this guy's way out of
He's
here,
not missing him by much.
isn't he? Alright, I just have to count on him to do that. We gotta win on kills, so he needs to kill that guy and he needs to kill that other
Reporting the target
cruiser
position.
over there. We only have 3 minutes. Oh, he's coming up the middle.
Well, that'll make it easier for you. That said, you still have to.
I mean, if I kill
man.
all 3 of these guys, we can win.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah, it does.
Your guns reload nice and quick.
Ship is on fire.
Yep.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Oh, pull forward, you bastard.
Just about 3 hours, Owen.
I got him with 1 torp. That was pretty good for a blind fire. Oh man, they were making me work for that one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's 3 hours, so
Pretty much on the money.
do a triple vision plus Savo. Who's Savo?
Savo's one of my buddies. Sometimes he's joined me on one stream. He's a good guy, funny guy.
Yeah, I could probably get it going sometime.
I will run it by him. You can tell me if and when that works out.
Yeah.
He has kind of a weird work schedule as well, so
Yeah.
that might be a little trickier.
Man, I was feeling this game, but
It did not plan out.
unfortunately, this Benson being here, I mean, he's been distracting the Samagi for the last 25 minutes. And... yeah. Alright, well, I'm just going to do it for me tonight. Tactic, I appreciate you playing here. Guys, if you haven't checked out his channel, again, you can find the link in the description. He was a fellow community contributor for World of Warships Legends. High quality content of the finest order, magnitude, whatever you want to say.
Vintage.
Yes. So we got
well aimed.
Got Bodie's been hanging out, Gravity Hamster, Heck 3, Ziggy Feels Good, Phoenix Pictures, Owen, Stylo, of course, who's been playing quite a bit, Mustang HR, War Thunder, everyone else, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys all later. Alright, peace.
Yeah.